What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His name is Eric. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Oranos. His name is Sensuy. Both players managing to find their second hunt without committing into anything too hard here. I love this. This is fantastic. Hunting Dogs gets to come in. If I was Sensuy, I would move over to this hunt straight away with this citizen, not stay on the chickens. It is worth the walking time. But yes, I love this. This is a really, really good display of how to deal with these sorts of hunting spawns and why, simply put, you just have to know how to do it and you're good to go. And you're never going to find yourself having those really, really delayed classical age advances and find yourself not losing on these maps against players you might feel like you're better than because they simply know how to do it and you don't. So getting these ideas into your head, making sure when you go onto the chickens here, you're immediately searching around with that Katoskabos, trying to find your hunt as fast as you possibly can. And then simply just not building a granary. Fantastic. Absolutely love it. We'll see how this game's going to go. Eric, one of the strongest Zeus players out there in this matchup. He definitely has a lot of the tactics down here in this matchup. We'll see if Sensuy is going to be able to play this to a higher level. He does have himself, he is going to be finding himself in a bit of a difficult situation considering this hunt here. It's a decent amount of hunt here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1,000 food plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 750 food. So 1,750 food in this one location here. Plus the only other food is over here and here. The points at which Eric is going to be able to put pressure onto Sensuy in the early game is going to be very hard to split that up and avoid that pressure here. As we do see that Eric is making a very good decision here to actually take out the Oracle here. I'm going to start promoting a new scouting strategy here in this matchup for Oranos. And the scouting strategy is going to be only scout your side of the map and then bring your Oracle scouts back. Why? You can scout your opponent's side of the map with your Promethean. I don't recommend fighting villages with your Promethean offsprings anymore. I think that doesn't work. I think you'd be better off scouting and with those to figure out where all your opponent's resources are, keeping your oracles healthy to be able to defend with them in your main base when your opponent pushes in with, say, Centaur and Jason and Ajax and all that stuff. I think you'd be better off doing that. As you do see a temple coming up here for Sensuy. So he's going to be happily eating all of that hunt here from the time being. So you do see the gazelles getting taken out over here. Temple just about finished here for Eric. More villagers coming in. And we'll see what Eric's going to try and do. I would be surprised to see anything other than Hermes here, given how big the map is, how open this is. I mean, I would also believe that a strong Athena rush here is with an exposed gold mine like this. This is also incredibly difficult to deal with for Sensuy. We'll see what he's going to pick. He's got two villagers on the temple here, so it does kind of give away that Hermes has got a choice here for Eric. A little bit delayed here on the food income because he split up his villagers over onto this hunt here. I don't think this was necessary. Think about it from this perspective. You've got close hunt here. This is much closer than that. You've already got the granary here. So you could actually send all your villagers on this position and get a much cleaner, much cleaner classical age by sending them all here. And then also you have hunt here, so you could have moved over here. Save this for a little bit later, no problem. And you also retreated off this as well. Very, very confused. I'm a confused man, and that's fine. As the Jason's starting to move forward, village are going to be shanking a little bit over here to defend against this one, as Prometheus just about to pop here for Sensuy. It's a lot of damage here that he's suffering. I mean, he gets a lot of damage done to the Jason, which is definitely not something you want to be taking. The prime thing for the prime thing for these. Oh my god, no! He's if you're gonna oh no, that's 2 heroes down. Obviously, one is always going to be down against Zeus, but 2 heroes down at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. It's absolute nightmare. But the Jason is almost killed. So this is a win here for Sensuy and a win here for Eric. Both players are winning here, but what Sensuy could have done is he could have manually heroized the oracles and then had a Valor ready for these next units. You can see how many resources Sensuy has in the bank. If he just organizes that a bit better, you can actually see that he would be able to afford all this and all those resources would be instead. It's now Eric moving in onto this position, ready to start. Looking for some fights here. Sylvan Law just about to pop here. But Jason, he's had enough here. Almost sniped as he is out. But the Odysseus is going to be moving in onto this position now. Starting to get some good damage onto the Oracle here. So that Oracle is about to meet its demise. So you also see Eric's got his stable out already. Centaur, second Centaur going to be moving into this position. We do have Sensuy with some decent amount of units here. Sensuy here in about, what is it, 2 minutes or 3 minutes? I can never remember. 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. So at about 6:30, he should have himself a... we are seeing the Odysseus getting targeted down there quite heavily. We will be seeing another Valor coming through here in about 15 seconds. So Eric's got a very small amount of time here to get a lot of damage done. We'll see how much he's going to be able to do as the units retreating back. The villagers have finished up on the hunt over there. They're jumping onto the trees as Sensuy's army starting to mass up. Eric pushing through here, just about to have that Valor through as the units moving forward, trying to get onto the Centaur in that position there as the Odysseus here doing some nice micro there as the Hippocon does get sniped down. Surely the Valor is available as it is, and now Eric will simply have to retreat back. He gets a whole bunch of good damage done, pulls back. The Jason is back in. Odysseus almost full in here. I think that Eric hasn't kept his heroes safe very well in this game, but he's now going to be able to start raiding and everything else. We see the villagers moving out onto this hunt over here as the Kotoska boss is going to be sitting, waiting, watching, but the Centaur catching these villagers out. Will he spot it? Yes, he does. Sensuy in a nightmare position as he tried for the zebra. There's 2 bits of hunt in that corner there. He tries for it. There's 2 hero citizen here as the other citizen will get cleaned up, and Sensuy is in for a disastrous time here as the hero Mamilo making their way over onto this location. Where are you going, Sensuy? As the game... Oh no, he heroizes the citizen at 2 HP as it gets taken out as well. Oh dearie me, and now the Centaur just going to simply retreat away. The Terma have been cleaned up over here, and Sensuy is in a disastrous position. He will be able to eat the 1 zebra here and the 1 gazelle. But he didn't manage to sneak through. And that is looking like Eric is going to be able to push in and get even more damage done onto these units. And Eric is smartly just keep on pushing and keep on sniping military units down. He knows there's only 2 Mamilla here, so you can actually push in, pick off a unit, push out, pick off a unit. The Odysseus is back to take out those hero Mamillos there. He does have to try and snipe down the other Terma hero. Nice micro here with the Centaur, dodging the hero Terma over on this position here as the Hippocon coming through to start sniping that down. A bit of a... Oh, as the Odysseus also able to pick off another Mamillo hero on this position as well. As more Centaur coming through here to start dealing with this. We do see that the Hippocon has been sniped down. 1 hero unit remaining for Sensuy right now and 4 Centaur. You do the math. That's a difficult position to be in. Sensuy now with 600 food in the bank. Luckily, he can jump onto this gold mine though. So we see another citizen just about to go down here. So he does manage to snipe that one down. Another Valor, final Valor gets dropped, hitting all of his Terma there, but the Odysseus is still here. The Odysseus is going to be able to take those units out, and Sensuy in that moment does decide the game is lost as he missteps too hard here in this one. I do feel like I really need to make a build order specifically for manually converting oracles to defend against this strategy. And other strategies, defending against these aggressive strategies that Oranos finds itself in. I think it's going to be a good way to deal with this because otherwise you just find yourself falling really far behind in these sorts of situations. Sensuy can't make it work. Eric shows a very, very strong strategy here to deal with Oranos. If you guys enjoyed it, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.